Peace be to you all. Happy 2024 by the Gregorian calendar. Hi, it is January. It's January 3rd already. 2024. Look how fast time is going by. This will be my eighth or ninth year on YouTube, which is really amazing to me. I didn't even know I was going to be alive this long, but here I am. Thank God. Alhamdulillah. So, just a quick note. For those of you guys who do New Year's resolutions every year, I give this message every year. Try to stick with them. Make them realistic in your mind, and then have one that's just quixotic. Say, I always wanted to do this thing, but I really didn't think I could do it. I don't know how I'm going to get the resources, but I'm going to make it as a goal. Quixotic. Just studied the story of Don Quixote, the elderly knight, with his sidekick Sancho Panza, who would attack windmills, thinking that they were dragons. Say quixotic. So sometimes our goals can be quixotic, but you try to go attain them to the best of your ability. Having said that, I want to talk about you and me and our kind of journey, as we sojourn through this phenomenon called our life, the life of this world, the hayat dunya in Arabic. And if you believe in other things, incarnation, reincarnation, or that once you're dead forever. Your acts and works will still live on. Your legacy will still live on. Generations behind you. And we see this in highly dysfunctional families and communities. So I want to talk about some of that. And I say on that topic, be your best advocate. Stand for yourself. I ran this 5K family run with my youngest son, put on by the Muriel Bowser administration here in DC. It was the Fit DC. It was a great way to start the new year. But there were people out there protesting for various countries. There were people protesting for Palestine, people protesting in support of Israel, people protesting for, I think I saw some people called, SNAP. I think there's some movement to take away SNAP. I forgot what that stands for, but I think it has something to do with food. But they were protesting that. There were people protesting on behalf of workers union. But I thought that was really interesting. And I said, all the protesting that people are doing, how many people protest to support themselves? And I think that's important in this day and age because we have no more privacy. Everything is on the internet. You can look up my career as a physician assistant. That's on the internet. Any tweets that you have made tweeted back when X was tweet, any Facebook post, Instagram, whatever else is out there, TikTok, whatever else is out there. This stuff is out there as long as the internet will exist, which may be decades to come. And, so this legacy that you leave, this computerized footprint of your activities, may be used to support you, or may be used against you. And we see that now more than ever before. I think this is Professor Dr. Gay from Harvard University has now been ousted as president of Harvard. There's many reasons for that. I personally don't believe that there's one particular reason. But one of the reasons was brought up about her dissertation. Plagiarism. I don't know the validity of that. I've seen lots of people accused of plagiarism. I did a dissertation. I had to go back and cite some things because, I hadn't given credit for things that I stated that I thought were facts. I did my dissertation on HIV. Well, I can't just say HIV. It's human immunodeficiency virus. that can lead to AIDS. I can't just say that. I have to cite a reference for that. Like for those of you guys that do thesis for your master's degree or dissertation for your doctoral, you can't just say, let's say it's on the sun. You can't just say, well, the sun is the closest star to us and it's burning a ball of helium. You have to cite it. And everybody knows this, but you still have to cite it. And this is one of the things I learned from my chair committees. So I went back and corrected it. You know, and my dissertation's on the internet for anybody to scrutinize. But I say it to say, you know, you have to stand your ground and understand that whatever it is you do or say or tweet or post, you know, you have to take accountability for that. It's not always an easy thing. We've all made mistakes. You know, I'm like anybody else. I made mistakes. Nobody is perfect. You know, so if you say, well, you know, back in 1998, you tweeted this, or you know, you posted this, and we found this very anti, you know, put a blank in for whatever prefix you want to put in there, or we found it very, you know, put a blank in for whatever or whatever prefix you want to put in, phobic. Or anti, you know, put a blank in for whatever suffix you want to put in. Pardon me. But, and, you know, somebody can take your job. They can argue for you to be fired. You know, in this day and age of certifications and licensures, you know, getting fired is not a big deal because you can always get another job. But if your license is taken away, whether it's a medical license or a teaching license or a police officer, I don't know if they have licenses or not. I guess handgun license. But it's devastating. That's your career. So you got to go about finding a new career. Maybe you can write a book about it. So that's just it. But you have to fight for yourself and support yourself to the best of your ability. If you don't feel that you've made an egregious error to the extent where you deserve to be utterly destroyed. And then even if that happens, you still have to be patient. As I put in my other post, I had a doctor with whom I worked many years ago. For whatever reason, he decided to make it a point to come after me. Well, I went back to the place where he used to work. We used to work together. We just to visit people, like, hey, how's this going? How's it going? I said, well, how's Dr. So-and-so? He says, oh, he died. And I was like, what? Wow. But, you know, God, or if you like, fate, took care of him. So had I kirked out or gone postal, as they said, as they saying, I'm going to shoot this place up, I'm going to blow this place up, that would not have availed me in the least. So you got to be patient. Be patient with your faith. Be patient with what's going on in your life, but always stand for yourself also. That's it for now. For those of you guys that want to be physician assistants like me, often now called a physician associate, feel free to subscribe. You can also, I'll make myself available for mentorship via my email. And I wish you guys the best of success in your positive endeavors. Make 2024 your year. Take care, guys. Peace.